we probably need just another ingot or probably just another
Do a pickaxe.
pickaxe.
I put that resin bowl in here
Oh, nice.
just because we're not gonna be able to cook with it. So
Yeah. Put the tongs back. Put the charcoal back. Alright, got a little bit before that'll be ready. Might be able to take a tree down with the rest of my stone axe. Oh, we finally had a tree pop up over here by the base. I mean, it's small. Ain't gonna cut it down yet. Oh, two.
yeah, there's a couple of them up on that hill.
Yeah.
I've been planting like every seed I can around here just to make it look nice. We had a bunch of turnips that sprouted too. I haven't harvested them yet though.
Sweet. Some of the chickens are moving closer to us, it sounds like. Man, some of the trees in like the swamp area are getting far away. Right at the end of when I was finished chopping this tree down, so it left like a 2-block stub, but took the rest of the tree down.
That's what I was afraid mine was going to do. It's going to do that no matter what.
Outside temperature is 19 degrees Celsius. There's copper axe heads at 230 C. What was that? Oh, you mean the bread shelves?
Yeah, they're cheap.
Oh, you got the clay oven made? I didn't even notice that when I came in here.
It wasn't built when you came in, just the base of it was. I was in the middle of making more fire clay for it when you came in.
Sweet.
glass for that.
Oh, so these is a 2, don't worry. Environment's cold in there. The vines.
Are they in this chest right here?
No. Did you use them for something?
I haven't touched any vines, man.
I wouldn't think so. And I don't think that's a perishable item. Oh, right here. Duh. This is basket I moved. What the heck? I thought this was... I thought... They're considered a mushroom. Or, not a mushroom, a vegetable. Am I doing something wrong? I had the meat, too.
So it's got to be. Are you trying to make like a vegetable stew?
Yeah, or something.
Give me 1 second. There's.
Oh,
So meat stew is the first 2 slots must be red raw meat or poultry. So the first 2 slots have to be an even amount of meat, and then you can have up to 2 vegetables, eggs, soybeans, fruit, or honey.
Well, it's making the noise, but... Oh, I don't think
We'll create 2 servings of red meat stew with boiled gold milk cap.
I was gonna say that
Look
it's
at the
working
top.
now, but it wasn't
Yeah.
working when I put them the cooked things in there. The cooked roots. Is this a fire coal? Yes. Making bread.
Yeah, just to see what it does. 300 satire or what saturation, and it's super cheap to make.
Nice. I'm gonna test this food. What the heck? Oh. Oh, it hurt because of the milk cap, but it almost fully did my satiation.
Ah, what's it look like on here?
How's
Oh,
your
we need
liver
more of
doing?
that. It's gonna test it with this bread. I'm like halfway. That took it about to 3/4. So
The bar is a total of 1500 satiation.
gotcha.
I don't know if our hit points goes up any. If it's 35 is what mine is.
Yeah, that's all they are.
Or I guess it says 35.2 when I go to my character info. Oh, your maximum health can be increased by improving your character's nutrition and potentially through world generating. Oh, that's settings. A balanced diet, particularly in the categories of fruit, vegetable, grain, protein, and dairy, will increase your maximum health by 2.5 HP for each category when it's fully filled. Alternatively, you can adjust the player health settings, though we don't care about that. Eating a mixed diet will yield significant increase to max HP. So being vegetarian in this game would hurt you. Oh, that's cool animation, watching that.
Right.
Makes me want to turn off the character tooltip stuff. Um, what's it called? My cat turned on the strobe flashlight facing me, blinding me. It's like my big, huge, like mag light too. Fat kitty cat. Oh, in order to make that, we need some type of polished rock. Which all you
Kind of
need,
polished rock.
either andesite or this says it's a stone material. So any kind of polished cube, we need 2 of them to make the cooling cabinet. And that stays, food storage and that stays fresh 25% longer or up to 70% longer when ice is added into the drawer. And they say make sure to keep it closed. But it cools even without ice.
Gotta get ice, huh?
Yeah. You don't have to. You can use it without ice. It's just more effective with ice. All it takes, though, is 16 boards, 2 glass, 2 nails and strips, 3 shelves, and 2 polished andesite. Or, like, polished stone or something. Just how doable is glass?
It's gonna be tough.
Cooked, smelting, and roasting by either crushed quartz, clear quartz, quartz chunks.
How many things of polished andesite do you need?
2 per cabinet.
Can make it for you real quick if you'd like.
Sweet. How do we make the quartz?
So
Like
we're gonna have to use this thing in here.
Okay.
I'll have to do some more research on it. But this bread stand lets the bread last up to 100 times more. So it was 8 days in my hand. When I put it on there, it was 18 days.
Huh. Are you able to put that in the vessel?
Let's see. Oh yeah, fresh for 34 days in the vessel.
Oh, the cabinets changed colors once I took that off there.
Okay, I gotta go get your stone. You said you need 2 polished andesite stones?
2 polished andesite stones. Oh, we got andesite rocks in here.
Yeah, but you gotta harvest every opposing brick from it to harvest the whole rock. So you gotta kind of be like out away from stuff. So all the corners of the block have to be exposed.
Pick it up.
Yeah, it deposits like the full rock instead of the stone.
Huh. So you like quarry it out.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
cool. You really thought of a lot of stuff in this.
Yeah. Because I needed that to make the quern or whatever to grind stuff, and I was like, how in the heck? And I looked, and then it's like, oh, every adjacent brick needs to be made, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I should be able to take a hammer and a chisel, a hammer.
Oh, that looks fancy in your hands.
What's it look like when it's down? Oh, that's kind of neat. Does that give it back if you chop
I was
it?
about to ask that. Oh, it does.
Yes, it does.
Good deal.
Okay, here's that.
Sweet. Thank you. Now I just gotta turn quartz into glass.
Okay, let me.
Did this make like glass panes when you did it?
No, it just took 2 of the chunks of clear quartz and it made it.
Oh, made the lantern.
Yeah, so
quartz glass blocks. It says you have to use a bloomery to smelt quartz into glass, that's the thing that you got.
Yep.
It says it takes like a chunk.
Well, I just want to make all of it into it that we have. So got 5. Do this 1, 2.
Okay, so a chunk will smelt into 2 glass. So does a quartz, crushed quartz. So I don't know if you're able to put like all the types of quartz in there, but. We got 21 chunks right here. Oh, I can't add the chunks with it.
No, it's got to be in like a specific order. I've got chunks in there, so we should get 10 glass chunks out of that. If I did it right. Because it won't, I was reading somewhere, it won't allow you to put more than is needed, or if you don't have enough, it's just not going to let you do it. That makes sense. I like the sound that makes, though. That's kind of cool.
Like the fire.
Bloomery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shooting sparks out the bottom, too.
I want to see what it looks like in there, but I can't, because... Awesome. Sometimes you can do like a jump crouch on some games to get like in a space like that, but it won't let me on this. Dude, the smoke, man. It's like a sauna. Oh, my mold finally hardened up over here. I got a copper axe.
I think this is going to take some time.
Man, I can't find anybody. Oh, here's a guy using a copper axe head to fell a tree.
Yeah, it says after 10 hours, the smelting process is completed. And then we come back and break that, and we should have glass.
That is done fancy. We're gonna be in the glass age.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Happen
looked
to
at
have
all
a
these
stick,
guys.
do ya?
I do.
Nice, thank you.
water. Oh, we don't need borax. We can use lime.
Need to find that in salt.
It says you can buy it from the trader, from a survival goods trailer, but trader. Let me look up if I can find in the guide the lime blocks. It might tell me where they come from or whatever. Oh, dude. Lime's everywhere. The scallops.
Oh, do you just crush
All
them?
the shells. Yeah, you crush them with that thing we got. The new thing you got. Corn.
So, yeah, the currents. What do you? This.
Let me go. I'm gonna go try to find some shells real quick.
Oh, and they make 2 per.
The lime powder, which all we need now is a barrel and water, and put the lime powder in the barrel, and then you put the hides in there with it. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, it made lime.
I'm going to the big lake just north because I want to say there was a bunch of shells on that one. Man, it's foggy.
I didn't know you made so many boards. That box had like 400 or something in it. I was like, God
Make
dang.
as many as you can or whatever. I was like, well,
I know I
made quite
did,
a
but I
few.
didn't like. I thought maybe you had like, I don't know, like 4 logs in your hand that you were gonna.
I had cut down like I had like 20 something wood in my inventory when you told me that, so I was like, all right.
That's what you want.
I won't question it. That's why I was like really spending a lot of time looking at everything that needs boards, and I was thinking, man, there's not as much stuff as I thought.
If we find salt, we can pickle stuff.
Yeah. I haven't found salt yet.
Yeah, it comes from like a weird named deal.
You'd think we would have found it in like a mountain deposit or something.
Right.
Oh, is it called halite?
Yeah, halite,
That's
something like that.
That's like the proper name for salt. They believe that they found Lot's wife from the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, because above where they believe the 2 cities are, there's a pillar of halite, which is a salt pillar that looks exactly like a woman looking back at the city. It's like on top of the mountain, or like real close to the edge of it.
Oh.
And in the Bible it said that when she looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt.
I was just getting ready to ask that, because I thought that's what happened.
Said, do not look back. She wanted to go back to the city. Dudes that's like explored that place. He's like, it's like the buildings like are all buried in sand. They're like melted like sandstone structures that are like they're like droopy because like they got so hot they started like sagging like the stone or whatever. And it's got all these like pure sulfur rings in the walls pelted, and he was just pulling them out by hand, like out of the sand. Like he'd wiggle his fingers around the sand and then pull them out. And they tested them, and they were like 99.99% pure sulfur. And you can't find like sulfur anywhere like underground that's that pure apparently, because it's always got like contaminants in it or something. and they're just like everywhere. And he pulled one out and like lit it on fire. He like set it on the ground and lit it on fire, and the whole thing just like engulfed and like blew up into flames real quick, and it like started melting like a weird color. Because I guess that's like what sulfur does when it burns.
Saltpeter is the name of the thing we were talking about for gunpowder yesterday.
I found a very large copper deposit.
That's good. We're gonna need that.
Copper, and it's just north of us. I don't have a pickaxe on me though, so I'm just gonna mark it. Oh wow.
Ooh, there's a decent amount of copper in this thing here. %, copper in this little like peak. This prospecting axe is dope.
Found one shell so far. It's too light.
Look pretty close to the water. Like the water's edge.
That's where I found that one. So far. Kind of working my way around this lake edge. We're gonna make a huge circle. Finding all kinds of driftwood, but oh, I'm an idiot. I need to be looking under the water too, because some of them are right on the edge. I ran right past some. I didn't notice them. What I'm confused about is we're finding all these dead shells, but no living stuff, and it's like this is all freshwater. It seems like too, with all these plants growing here. So it's like where'd the shells come from?
Right.
Unless it was saltwater previously until they had this catastrophic like flood event or whatever that destroyed the place. Like there's a conch shell. That's a saltwater only thing. Used to have conch. Started opening up, and it was because the muscles had deteriorated or whatever, and it smelled horrible.
Oh, I bet.
Salt is not fun. It's very hard. You're creating an environment 1,000 miles from where it actually is. everybody else dies.
Right.
Like, I never knew clownfish were meat, but I had a clownfish kill like 3 of my other clownfish. I was like, man. Now he's my oldest surviving fish. He's been around
What's
a
his
long time
name?
though. I have not named him. It could be a female too, but with how aggressive it is, I would say it's probably a male. I always called the 2 that I had before him I loved, and they were like, I got them when they were babies, and so they were both like super nice to me, and then he ended up killing both of them. But I called them Goldie 1 and 2. Ooh, I found like a turd cinnamon shell or something. Turtlina cinnamon. Seeing little black flies flying above the water. And a bunch of peat all right here. As someone who has spent a large amount of time researching cataclysmic events, I take great appreciation into the map development these people spend time on. Because like looking at all this stuff, it don't look like some random gen map. It really does look like erosion patterns and like rapid sediment laying down, and like the way the ground
Right.
fills in under some of the water spots and how it's piled up in like the ways it all looks like something that's not just, it's like natural, but it's not natural over a long period of time. It was like natural, instantaneous, like this happened in a very short period of time. And a lot of some of this stuff in the water almost looks like impact marks, what are they? Impact craters. What do they call that? Meteorites, like the ice comets and stuff.
Yeah, comets is what I was gonna say.
Yeah, which after comets hit, like the amount of water that they leave behind, especially like the ones that hit like the northern shelf and stuff around the ice age, it's like there's a lot of water from them things. Some of the stuff that Randall Wilson's talked about with impact areas is really cool.
Like see the one that talks about the Tunguska event or whatever. And
Tunguska.
yeah.
In Russia, or like where it happened, all the trees are like flattened
Siberia
out and stuff. And
yep.
him and Graham Hancock work a lot together on, and Graham Hancock does like that Ancient Apocalypse show on Netflix and stuff. And he visits like all these civilizations that all of their people say that they were destroyed by like cataclysmic like flood events and stuff, all around like the same time period. nuts that I can't remember when I found out about it, but whenever like the Europeans came over here to like start preaching Christianity, the Native Americans like they would laugh at them and be like, "Oh, we know these stories," because it's like they already had like the oral history that they had kept on, and they talked about like the flood and all kinds of stuff. But it's like they knew it already, even though they didn't have written history, because it survived in their like myth and like folklore and everything.
Yeah, I listened to him talk about that event on the Sean Ryan show.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was on Sean Ryan not too long ago. Uh, Joe Rogan's had him on a bunch, and then Graham Hancock. He's had like Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson both on the show for like 20 years, like 15, 20 years. Like Joe's like one of the first people that actually brought Graham Hancock on and like allowed him to like have a platform to speak on, because so many scientists have like called what he says pseudoscience, and he's been like outed in the scientific community and stuff just because he's like looking at it from a different approach than like the mainstream, and that like goes against what everybody's been saying. So it's like you don't want to say that because that proves that everybody else has been wrong. Because he's not trying to make up theories. He's like going to the ancient, like the people that have been here since some of the, like the oldest tribes and stuff, and seeing what their people think. It's like, all these like people from thousands of years ago think the same thing. Maybe they knew something.
Right.
I got a total of 3 shells in my adventure. I got a lot of berries. No, 4 shells. So I got that conch too. I got 64 plus 22 cranberries.
Nice. Just dirt. I needed to mark a spot up here.
The bloomery's not doing anything anymore.
It's not?
Uh-uh.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Contents: 1 clear quartz and 2 glass. Oh. I picked up
How many?
5
Oh, it's
bricks.
hot.
Though it went into my basket, so I don't think it's burning me. Here's them 5 fire bricks.
Stack them up there.
Put this clear quartz in here.
How many pieces of glass did you need? 2?
I got 2, and that's what I got.
That's what you need is 2?
Yeah, that's what I needed was 2. I said that's what I got.
Okay.
That's what I need.
Okay. We have to make a bunch more of that.
Okay, so I need 4.
Because I got ideas for like windows and stuff. Like, because I'm going to make this my room, and then I was going to build rooms upstairs for everybody. But I've got like a cool, like, this corner I'm going to make is like a window, because it's got like a real cool like view of the valley.
I think I need, there's like a nail or something.
What are you trying to build?
The cooling cabinet for the food. I'll need 2 nails.
Oh, okay. We've got 1 dealie them up, so.
Does it give you the option to make 4, you said, for that?
Yeah, it makes 4.
That's cool. I hadn't seen you put the charcoal in that yet. I really like that layer system that they do with like the fire pit, and the way that looks.
Yeah, you can stack charcoal that way too. It just makes like a big black box, like brick.
Nice. Do you have to like break it again to like get it out?
Yeah. Yep.
just a fuel source sitting there. Like, don't get your house on
'Cause I
fire.
was-
Have a charcoal brick.
Originally, I was gonna stack them here because I thought it would be like brick style, but then I saw that and I was like, nah, that could just stay in a box. Cooling cabinet. You want to put the cooling
crap.
cabinet?
There's a flaw with your waterfall. He just came straight out of the hole. I don't know. Is there something we could put in there that would be like grates and still allow?
Might be able to. Do you think the cooling cabinet would look fine if I chopped this block right here on the corner, Caleb? We just like plopped it in there, or do you want to put it above these vessels?
I want to say it might be too wide. I'm trying to.
Okay, we'll see what it looks like first.
No, I don't. It doesn't tell me when I get on here, so I'll look up a picture of it real quick. So I don't know if it'll let me pick it back up once I place it. Yep, it is too wide. It's too wide and
So
too
if we-
tall.
Oh, so it would fit. Would it? We could just like inset it into the thing above the vessels.
You could, but you wouldn't be able to grab the stuff on the top shelf easily.
So it needs to be more ground level.
Yeah, so that way you can still get the stuff at the top. There's 3 shelves in it, and then the bottom drawer that you pull out is what you can put the ice in. Which come winter time, I bet there's a way we can make like an ice chest or something to store that. That needs to be something I need to be thinking about now to make, so we don't have to make it when it comes down to it.
Can you hear those me pinging on that anvil?
Yeah, each like little beat.
Okay, I've got your nails.
It says you can store ice in a bucket, or in display cases, or in shelves. I would think it'll probably stay better longer in that cooling cabinet then.
Right. You want these?
Sure. It's gonna burn me, isn't it? Put it in my inventory so it's not gonna burn me. Oh, the glass is still 600 degrees or whatever.
You need this piece of glass back?
Yeah.
There you go.
I might need tongs too, so I can actually move it into my inventory.
Here. Then those tongs go above the forge when you're done with them.
Alrighty.
So if it's 2 by 2, we could just chop out this corner right here to the right of the vessels.
Oh, I need 3 shelves.
You need 3 of them?
Yeah, which takes
I can make that real quick.
4
I can
boards
do
for
it.
each shelf.
And you need 3.
Yep. So 12. And it's just it's like a row of 2 boards and then a row of 2 at the bottom, like bottom top.
Here's your shells.
Oh, this is fancy. Do you want to carve that out?
So it's 2 by 2,
2
right?
by 2, yep.
That looks good. That looks good. We just made a friggin' bush refrigerator.
That is nice looking. And like if you use, say you use colored glass instead, it'll make that like look like you could do pink or like all kinds of stuff like from the pictures. Oh, you can open the ice drawer on it. Food
I was actually thinking about putting 2 more. I was actually thinking about chopping. I'm just gonna do it.
Oh,
and then when we find time.
These vessels work better now that they're back farther than when they were just out here, because it was 0.7 something, and back here it's like 0.53.
We can put vessels in these holes for more storage.
Oh, I might be, my internet like screwed up or something.
I can hear you.
I like lost, well, my OBS lost connection on the stream. It told me too, but I disconnected from your server. Where's your mama at? Did you say something?
I did not know.
Oh, I was starting hearing somebody talk, I thought. Might be somebody in your background. Well, I may need to change my approach on where I am looking for shells. That's like an alpha wolf or something. It looks different than the other ones I've seen. Bigger. Fur looks shaggier on it too. I need to go west. That's where I
seeing most of the shells towards like the mountains and stuff. Did you ever go up north to where we were for them copper deposits?
I haven't in a while now.
Do you want to do that? I didn't have them all marked. I just was able to find that one, like the first one we went to when we started climbing the hill face.